Doing well. I know I totally lied in my last video when I said I will see you soon, but there was this thing called the quarantine that happened right after I filmed that, and I've mentioned a few times that if my boyfriend's home I don't want to film because one, you're going to hear him, the living room's right there, so if he's playing a video game or playing guitar you're going to hear him, and plus I'm pretty shy filming. But with everything happening, I wanted to do a full face of black owned makeup brands. I thought I was so clever until I realized other people were doing it, but I'm glad I did it because truthfully I've been feeling a little like bleh in regards to like makeup and filming. Like nothing new really speaks to me. But as soon as I thought, oh my gosh, I can support brands I've never heard of before or just support any black-owned company, like I got super excited, and I'm glad I did this because there's a bunch of stuff I found that are now my holy grails. I hope I can film normal soon. My boyfriend actually went hiking. This is like the first time we've been apart since quarantine, and the trails finally opened up. So hopefully I can film a little bit more coming up, hopefully. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you are all safe. I know there's like a ton of crazy things going on in the world right now, but I really hope all you guys are safe, and I hope you enjoy the video. So I already finished one eye because I know if I did both of them, I would be here talking forever. For today, I'm going to be using Ace Beauty's palettes. I'm sure I'm going to butcher her name if I pronounce it, so I'm just going to put her name right here, the owner. And I'm going to be using the Quintessential palette and the Paradise Fallen palette. If you haven't heard about them, oh my gosh, I totally forgot. This whole time I've been calling it Ace Beauty, but it's actually Ace Beaute. If you've never heard of their palettes, definitely check it out. This one, the Quintessential palette, I still think this is the best one. And my other favorite is their Classical Paradise. Like this is a really pretty, like more natural kind of palette. And I have like a million looks with their palettes. So yeah, definitely check them out. So I'm going to go in with Paradise Fallen first. I'm going to go in with the shade Dusk right here with an e.l.f. smudge brush, and I'm just going to tap that above my lid. Okay, so since we're here, let's talk about this because it's been keeping me up every single night for the past few weeks now, and like I just can't sleep. I just end up crying and venting to my boyfriend till like 4 a.m. and then I feel even worse because this is even happening to me, and I just feel it breaking my soul. So I can't even imagine how someone can live through this every day. I can get a glimpse into their pain, but it's nothing compared to what they live through daily. And I feel useless. Like I donate, I can protest, I can vote, I can sign petitions, share posts. We can all educate ourselves, watch documentaries, read books. There's a ton of documentaries on Netflix. And I'm like, is that it? Is that really all we can do? I know it's not that simple, and I know everything's not going to change at once. I know New York's chokehold bill passed, Breonna's law passed in Louisville. And I read this morning that Seattle City Council banned police from using tear gas, rubber bullets, and other weapons. So like I said, there's slow progress. I'm just like, can we hurry up now? Enough is enough. This has all been happening for far too long. I feel like there has to be more. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back into the Quintessential palette, and I'm gonna use the shade Rose. Pink right here with a Sigma E36 brush, and I'm just gonna blend that purple out. I feel like since I'm not a big YouTuber, I can kind of vent about this more. I say this because I always see celebrities or big YouTubers liking and commenting on the same posts that I see when it comes to racism or police brutality way before George Floyd, and I'm just like, okay, you guys know this is happening. Why didn't you speak about it earlier? But I totally get it. I mean, half of the people following them would be like, this is not the time, or this is not the place, you're a beauty guru, this isn't something you should be talking about. And then the other half would be like, oh my gosh, thank you for bringing this to everyone's attention. So I mean, I guess they're kind of caught in the middle. And now since everyone's posting about it, they all post in solidarity, which is amazing, but my point is, I'm just hoping this isn't a one-time thing. I've been following Sean King for a while on Instagram, and almost every single day there's something, whether it's in regards to police brutality, police arresting or killing an innocent person, Black people being wrongfully convicted and then wrongfully executed. Sometimes I just want to unfollow him because seeing and hearing about these things just ruin my day, but I'd rather know what's going on. Okay, so I did mention in my last video that my upstairs neighbor moved out, and she did. And now there is someone new upstairs. I barely hear them. And as soon as I started sitting down and talking, they're walking all over the place. Okay, so I'm gonna go and tap back into dusk again, just to add that purple one more time. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the black Neroli, and I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush, and I'm just gonna tap that on the outer corner. See, can you hear him? So I'm gonna tap that in to keep it pretty dark right here. But I am gonna slightly blend it up here and then across. I'm also gonna tap that on the inner third of my lid. Now I'm just gonna go back into that small blending brush and go back in with my purple. Adding a little bit more black. Okay, this is the first time I'm hearing that guy speak. I can hear his entire phone call, so if I can hear him, I'm guessing that means he can hear me. Oh my gosh, see, I wasn't paranoid. Oh my god, that UPS man was probably like, what the F? I had to talk to him, and he was like, oh, were you supposed to get this package today? And I was like, yeah, I guess. It was from my boyfriend, and look at my face. He was probably like, why the F is there tape on her eye? Oh my god, that was so embarrassing. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut the middle. Cut the middle? Oh my gosh, I already forgot how to talk about makeup. Okay, so this is just an Urban Decay brush. It came with the Naked palette. Just tapping that on the middle. Oh my gosh, I'm like super embarrassed. Kudos to him for not laughing at me or being like, oh my gosh, where are you going with that makeup look? Good for him. Thank you, UPS guy. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the shade Starry Nights, a silver right here, and pack it all over the concealer. And I'm just gonna fill in those edges with my Anastasia 3 brush. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my OPV liquid liner in Champagne Fantasy. These are seriously the best glitter liners. I've tried drugstore ones, I've tried Urban Decay's, other smaller brands. I seriously think this is the best glitter eyeliner. It's thick, but it doesn't clump up, and it's thick, but you can really move it well. The owners are actually two sisters born in Nigeria, and they are now based in London. Again, I will put everyone's pictures and names up. So I'm just gonna draw this above that halo, or on that halo, and then towards the middle. Okay, I'm just gonna let that dry for a bit. I'm just gonna keep my eye closed since I have hooded eyes, and if I open my eyes, it's gonna start crinkling. For the inner corner and brow bone highlight, I'm gonna go in with Jasmine. Okay, next for eyeliner, I'm gonna go in with Sacha's gel eyeliner. Sacha. I freaking love this gel eyeliner. I've mostly been using Inglots, but that's such a huge pot and it dries out really quickly even though I mix it with stuff to make it work again. And I never like even reach the middle of the pot, and I feel like this is a perfect size. Like I would totally use this up, and it's just as black as Inglot's gel eyeliner. Next I'm super excited for is fake lashes. These are my first, I want to say, grown-up fake lashes, you know, the ones that all the beauty gurus use with the fancy box. I've only used Ardell and Exo Beauty's fake lashes, and they're like in the regular like paper box, but I've never had like a box, you know, like that. Anyways, so this is from the brand Makeda K Beauty. Makeda created her beauty brand at 17. She created this year, last year, so I think she's 18 now, but oh my gosh, 17 years old, and she created a bunch of fake lashes. So that's the box. This is in Queens. Her other lashes are in other New York counties like Bronx, Brooklyn. Look, those are so pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna try to manage to put them on camera. Oh wait, I should probably put on mascara. Okay, so for mascara, I'm gonna be using Fenty Beauty's Full Frontal Mascara in 'Cause I'm Black. It's nice and plump. I don't even need to say who Rihanna is. We all know who Rihanna is. Love it. I feel like it makes my lashes look really long. It's not like thickening, it's more lengthening. Looking at it in the mirror, it looks like I have fake lashes on. Okay, so I'm loving this mascara. And now we can go on with these lashes. See, like, it was so easy to put on and it's so comfy. Like, that's crazy. Wow, for someone who seriously has like beginner false lash application like me, holy crap, that was so easy to put on. Like, out of all the lashes I've ever used, that was the easiest to put on. I just went boop and it went on. That's so cool. If that's what like fancy boxed in lashes feel like, then I'm probably gonna have to try out more, but I highly doubt every fancy lash is gonna be this comfortable and easy to put on. I'm seriously so shocked. Wow, that was so easy. It takes me like 5 minutes of fidgeting, like I'm not even kidding. I feel so girly now. I really don't know what it is. Could it just be like it's perfectly shaped for my eye shape? I am like seriously mind blown right now. Okay, now I really have to say these are my favorite lashes. These are so comfy and they're so pretty, and it took me one little boop to put them on. Wow. So we're gonna go into Juvia's Place foundation. I am in the shade Cebu. I do not even need to explain how much I love this foundation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this foundation. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I'm like super blown away. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this is perfect. Oh my gosh, that foundation, oh my gosh. If there was only one makeup brand that I had to live with for the rest of my life, it would definitely be Juvia's Place. Their eyeshadow palettes are my favorite foundation. Okay, so after this, we're gonna go in with concealer. I'm gonna go in with my Beaute Bakerie concealer. If you haven't seen my Beaute Bakerie concealer review, spoiler, I did not like it, but if I didn't walk into the store that day to buy their concealer, I would have never found their setting powder, which is my favorite setting powder. And my boyfriend actually took my Beaute Bakerie concealer when he got a cut on his forehead. So he was using that concealer, he would travel with that concealer, and I totally forgot about it. So when I was planning on doing this video, I was like, babe, where's the concealer? And he was like, oh, it's in my suitcase. And I went to go grab it. This is what it looks like. And I was like, so babe, how did my concealer look like this? And of course he was like, I don't know, I didn't do that. I'm like, yeah, you did this. I didn't do this, it was in your suitcase. That boy said the same thing about my beauty blender because he took my beauty blender with him to use it with. And it has, do you see this little cut? Yeah, I was like, babe, you destroyed my beauty blender. How much do you think the beauty blender is? And he was like, I don't know. I was like, it's $20. And I said, do you think I would have ripped my $20 beauty blender and wouldn't have noticed? I take care of this so much because, again, it's $20. And he was like, no, I didn't do it. I was like, shut up, you owe me a new beauty blender. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with that concealer. I love that it's an indie brand. I love that it's black owned. I love that it's woman owned. Cashmere's the owner, and you could read about her story on the site and how she fought breast cancer. I love that it's vegan. I love that it's cruelty free. I love all their names on their products, like cinnamon roll, raspberry tiramisu, don't give a Frappe. Like, these are really fun, sweet names, and I just love their philosophy. Really, I think I remember it being like super sticky. Like, I remember, if you want to get anything from Beaute Bakerie, like I said, definitely get their setting powder and their lipsticks. I have a ton of liquid lipsticks and a ton of different brands, but if you want one that will be super glued to your lips, does not come off, then definitely go for Beaute Bakerie. I'm gonna put on their flower. I love this stuff. Just gonna tap it. we're gonna go back in with the Quintessential palette, and I'm gonna go back in with Rose. I'm gonna go in with Rose and then Rosewood and then the black. I feel like I did a look like this, but like I can't think of any. I think it's because I do a lot of like pink and purple on the crease, and then I just change up what the lid color is. My goal with this was to try to use as many different black owned beauty brands as I could, because I could have easily just done a whole face with Juvia's Place. But this, I was so excited because it just got me to try out a few different brands. That guy sounds like he's bouncing a rubber ball. I'm gonna go into the deeper pink berry color Rosewood, and then just put that a little tighter to my waterline. Okay, now I'm just gonna tap that black. I'm not really gonna rub it around. Okay, now for the inner corner, I'm gonna go back in with Jasmine. Then I'm gonna go back in with the Sacha gel liner, just to make a little wing on the inner corner. Okay, let's go back in with that Fenty mascara. I swear I can't stop looking at these lashes. Okay, this next product I'm super excited for is because one, I've never heard of the brand, and two, because I found a holy grail. This is what I'm going to be using for my contour and highlight. It's from the brand UOMA. So this is their double take. This is in the shade White Pearl. This is their lightest shade. I obviously am not the lightest shade, but the contour stick that would work best for me would be like number 2 or number 3. But then both of those have really gold highlights, and I just feel like I don't look good with gold highlight. So I got this one because it has more of a pinky highlight. This is the highlight, and this is the contour. The highlight makes my skin glowy. It's not like bam highlight, it's more like I have glass skin. Like it's just a natural beam, and that's exactly like what I want in a highlight, especially like if I travel, that's the only highlight I really want. It kind of reminds me of Charlotte Tilbury's highlight. That one's my favorite, but this is just as good as that. And their contour, even though this is super light, I like the grayish tones in there. The highlight, and then that's the contour. I feel like it works perfect for me because when I watched the makeup videos of like really light girls using this, this was too deep on them. So on me, it looks really good. See, it's not too light. I feel like it works fine with my skin. Like the second one might be what's best for my skin color, but I'm in love with that highlight, so I'm glad I got this. And I'm definitely gonna bring this when I travel, so I don't have to bring both a separate contour and highlight. See, like, can you tell? Can you sort of tell that there's a shadow? So I'm just gonna tap this. It's so pretty. Like, seriously, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm just gonna put a dab above my brow bone. Can you already see? Like, it looks like it would just melt with my skin. It's like a nice sheen, like a very natural, very pretty kind of glow from within kind of sheen. I'm gonna be using this this long-lasting brow liner pen from Jacque Mgido. This is what it looks like. I only have 2 brow products that I use, and I brought them out. Since I've done microblading, I never really focused on my brows. So I have this one brow pencil from Luscious Cosmetics, and this one is very kind of light when it comes to the color of my brows. Like, you can tell I'm wearing this because it's light. And then after this, I wanted to find like one of those microblading pens, so I got one from Ardell. So this is what I've been using more, but this one is too dark, where it's kind of like, not Sharpie, but it's dark, almost verging on black. There's only one shade of this, so I was kind of nervous because I'm like, there's usually like 5 to 10 different eyebrow shades. and I was like, is just this one gonna work perfectly? And this is perfect. It's just so easy. You just have to like flick it. And this is like kind of right in the middle. Like it's brown, but it's not black brown, but it's not almost blonde brown. Also, when I ordered this, it came in at like 8 in the morning. I tried it on. I had it on the whole day. I worked out. I washed my face. It was still on. And I slept with it. I woke up and it was still on. So this is waterproof. This will not come out. Yeah, and I just put it on like I'm microblading. I still suck with brows nonetheless. See, but kind of looks like hair. I love it. Again, something now I've added to my holy grail. Okay, one more thing to go. I'm actually gonna put some highlight on my clavicle and shoulders just so you can see it a little bit more. See? Like, look at that compared to, like, it looks natural, but it's not crazy. Like, it looks so pretty. Okay, so for lips, I'm gonna go in with Lip Bar's Prima Donna. Now I remember why I made this look, because I wanted to base it around a magenta. I was like, okay, I have a free look just to base around a magenta lipstick. I swear magenta lipsticks aren't the best to put on when you have chapped lips. I don't remember where I first heard about Lip Bar. I'm pretty sure it was like on a vegan page I'm following on Instagram talking about, oh, there's this new vegan makeup line. So I looked at it and of course I saw magenta. I heard that the owner, who's freaking gorgeous, was on Shark Tank. I never really watched Shark Tank. I'm just guessing they like invest in you, but they rejected her. And one guy, I was reading this last night in an article, it was so douchey. It was kind of like, you're never gonna make it. And then when I read that, I was just basically like, look, she made it. She has her own vegan lipstick line. Suck it. So it's a little patchy, but I'm completely used to that with all my magenta lipsticks. Like 80% of them are patchy, but this shade is so pretty. Okay guys, we're all set with the video. I do hope I see you guys soon. Please stay safe and I'll see you in the next video.